This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
So I've been tinkering. I got the comedy screwdrivers and pliers, clinking and clacking. I've taken another look at the curation of the grease.
Okay.
It's like a fever dream project, pet peeve. I don't know. I've been manicuring, trimming.
Did a beautiful mind in it.
Yeah. So I've separated it out even more. Now I have something I want to ask you. I've brought to the table so much grease. I was thinking either we just do what we normally do, which is probably what we're going to do.
Okay.
Or there's two ways. There's three options here.
There's 18 scenarios.
This podcast has 15 endings. The third one? Whoa. So there's so many, we got lots of different drawers of grease.
Yeah. Okay.
Drawers? What's the word I'm looking for?
Categories.
Designation categories.
Drawers.
I went drawers and designations. What I wanted was somewhere in the middle. Either we take one from each drawer. I really want drawers.
Just call it a drawer.
All right, we get one from each drawer, make that a thing, and then that's the episode. Or we pick a drawer. So like this episode could be this episode could be the science set.
I know where this is going. I say pick
just do it
out of multiple drawers.
Just do it as we normally do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Or we could theme it. Or we could talk about this before we record. I'd say just do it like we always do. Just go down and pick stuff out of each drawer.
Yeah, if you have an opinion and you do and you want to share it with us and you don't, send it to us.
We changed our rating system this week. It was 1 to 5, and now we've changed it from 1 out of 10. So if you guys like that, you let us know. If not, we'll change it back to 1 out of 5.
Like and subscribe.
Hey guys.
Welcome to another episode of The Royal We. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
What we normally do is we take headlines and we read them.
Yep.
We do not read the articles because facts just get in the way.
Yep.
I got a nice newscaster voice.
Yeah, you got a nice baritone. It's because we got up early and ate hamburgers immediately.
We ate Kung Fu hamburgers.
We ate Kung Fu burgers.
You know what's funny? Why do they name it Kung Fu burgers?
Maybe there's I don't know.
Because like we're in Asia and they listen to goddamn Ching Chong music, which sounds racist, but like if you listen to the shit that they, like if you got into a taxi cab here, it's like, let's open the show first.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Sam, I'm Nate. You're Nate, I'm Sam.
Yep.
We listen to headlines, we read headlines, you're going to listen to us read them, and then we don't read the articles, we guess about what it could be about.
Yeah. And then we pick one maybe if we want to at the end of
Sometimes we do too. Well, who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
We don't even know how we're going to find the articles today.
No.
We have them here.
We're still mixing the pot on this whole thing.
It's a pot of cheese, we're mixing it up. The grease. We have a brand to maintain.
Yeah.
If you want to send us headlines, and you should, you guys can do that at Royal WeCast or royalwecast@gmail.com. Gmail. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Well, Asia. It's a bunch of, Stereotypes are stereotypes because they're true. Okay, let's get into now, I have found so much grease.
Yeah, there's a lot. I can see it blurring by. I'm not looking
God damn it. I don't know.
Just jump in there.
Okay. Okay. Here's one in the medicine drawer.
Okay. Let's see what's in the medicine drawer.
Man hospitalized after inserting 3-foot-long cable into penis to relieve itchiness.
Whoa. There has got to be a better way.
Oh, no.
Everything about that. That's like, I don't get that. I don't get it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Sounding, right?
No.
He wasn't sounding, but he was just trying to scratch an itch. If you've got an itch deep down in 3 feet into your penis, what is happening? That's not even in your penis. That's somewhere in your... That means he had an itch up in his organ somewhere.
3 feet from your dick is like my face.
Your heart or something. This man was having murmurs, and he was like, well, the only logical thing is to insert a cord.
It's got to be a situation where he just started... Maybe the friction of...
Yeah, going in, relieve the itch. You see a doctor. There are people that you can ask. You know to what ends I would go to find answers before I stuck 3 foot of cable up my own dick? I would ask a lot of people. Listen, I got an itch in my body.
You ever have an inside itch?
No.
No, I'm not sure I have
an inside itch. I've never had an inside itch.
I imagine a lot of the innards in there don't have itching.
Sometimes you just get itching bits. Yeah. Sometimes I just get a little, you'll get like a weird feeling, like a weird, like something in your, like, what was that in there?
That's love.
I just got a little love kick.
Oh.
Somewhere in my gut.
Whoa. Where'd that come? Oh, I think I love you.
My gut tells me it's a gut feeling. Maybe that's where it comes from.
I'm going to insert 3 feet of cable into me to relieve this feeling of love. Man dies.
Imagine if they find you
after fluttery feeling and heart after first date. Inserting cable down his throat. What's this feeling? You know what I mean? Imagine like if you were so disconnected from your own feelings and body. There's a disorder you can get where you lose the map of your body. So like you don't know where your hands and feet are relative to each other or in space, and you just like are, you're a mess. So imagine if you're so disconnected from yourself that like, you see a worm or a man, whoever you're into, whatever is going on, 2018.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh, you don't know what that feeling is.
What's this?
Like when you get that feeling of love, that infatuation, that bam, pow, woo.
Oh, what's this? Oh. And then you start inserting cable into your dick.
Like, I gotta find out what's going on in here. Yeah. So they say that's one of the big things, we talked about that before, is that they think it's one of the biggest hurdles facing like brain transplants, or we talked about the head transplant thing.
Feeling love?
Well, part of it would be feeling the detachment from your own body.
Oh, yeah. Because you're being someone else's.
Yeah, because all your experiences are based on how all your nerves and all your appendages, your body as a whole feels the world.
Right.
So if you suddenly put your brain on a different format, a different person, or like a robot or something.
Shit. This is Fat 32.
Yeah, you just they think that your brain would go crazy because it couldn't figure out everything it knows as reference would be, and it would drive you insane.
And you start. I mean, I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's what happened to this dude.
No, I don't think he's had a head transplant.
I think this guy's just an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like people put eels in their butt. Oh, goddamn. I stumbled across a video of someone getting an eel removed from their ass. It's a big boy.
I don't understand.
Why are people fucking around with eels?
I got a bath shit before they banned them. Those little shower gel beads.
Yeah.
I got one of those stuck in the end of my dick one time, and it was awful.
Yeah.
And it was just like right in there, and I'm like, rah! And they're like, pee it out. And I was like, whoa. It was awful.
Yeah. Can you imagine if there was another 3 feet of that?
Yeah. I couldn't, yeah.
Or a face? Who's putting live? That's what I never understood. The eels are alive.
Face.
An eel.
Oh, an eel face. They're putting them in their dicks. I know they go in the butt.
In the butt. There's no.
And vaginas.
Yeah. Let's get away from the medicine drawer.
Yeah, fuck the medicine drawer right off the bat. Sorry, folks.
Okay.
That show's pretty gross. I'm just going to turn it off. I listened to like the first 10 minutes, and they're just gross.
Here's one. I say we just go down the drawers. Go down the drawers, unless one sticks out to me. Here's one in Monsters and Unexplained.
Okay.
Spook.
If you see one in the category that really sticks out, go for that one.
The thing is, it's like I've seen. I don't even see the grease anymore.
You just see, yeah.
See the lady in the red dress.
Yeah, you see medicine, spook grease.
I am the grease. Because I know where the highlights are. Because there are some that they're so funny. I fondly, like a bit of nostalgia last night before I went to sleep, looked back at the grease list to laugh to myself. I was like, oh, what was that one again? Oh, yes. I know where the highlights are, but we can't have a show of highlights.
Yeah, we can.
It can't be Crank 2.
No, it'd be Crank 3. Crankter.
Boy, get that grease up. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to ride. It's going to be a nice...
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here's one in the unexplained drawer. Sea monsters.
Okay. They're unexplained.
Fake snakes. And old tires. Torment, Georgia.
Okay.
Let me read that again.
I think sea monsters would be the torment.
Sea monsters?
Okay, you've piqued my interest.
Fake snakes. And old tires.
Nah.
Torment, Georgia.
Torment means that they're about ready.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They felt like their soul has been ripped from their entity, tormented and damned.
And what are fake snakes and old tires doing that sea monsters aren't getting the job done?
Here's the thing. They're probably disguising. They're pulling fake snakes and old tires. People are thinking they're sea monsters. But the only way it could be tormenting them is if in all that jovial goofing around of people fooling, like, oh, I got him with the fake snake. He thought it was a sea monster. Yeah, we put an old tire in the pond and it scared all the kids swimming because they thought it was a sea monster. But in there somewhere, there's one real sea monster that is getting people and it's tormenting them because now it's like, this ain't funny, guys. There's one.
But it's still funny enough that people want to keep doing it.
I ain't seen it. Keep throwing tires into the river.
Do you think what it is maybe there's so much pollution of well, old tires make sense, but how many fucking fake snakes are there? The fake snake industry isn't a cause of pollution.
I've not owned a fake snake in 30 years.
Fake snakes.
Fake snakes.
Can you imagine? Imagine if you read
name.
an article, or imagine if like a politician came out, was like, I'm going to put an end to fake vermin, fake rats, and fake cockroaches causing too much pollution. And these days, just end up in landfills. Who wants them? Scares you once, you throw it away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we will ban fake snakes in this decade
Am I making any sense?
and do the other thing. Yeah. No.
Because you're making. I mean, it's an oil product. It's plastic. It's rubber.
Yeah. The only purpose of a fake snake is to scare the shit out of somebody with it.
You scare one thing.
Even when I had fake snakes as a kid, I never played with them. They never interacted with my G.I. Joes. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let's all team up and fight this big cobra. No, you like left it in the dryer with the laundry, and Grandma, you know? Oh, we got her.
I killed Grandma.
Yeah.
Tormented her with my sea monster.
Yeah.
But what I mean is,
My grandpa would steal them and then use them to scare away owls.
Yeah?
He'd be like, where's my fake snake? And be like, Papa took it to scare away owls.
How big of a problem were owls in your grandpa's life?
That's how he died.
The owls got him.
Carried him away. You know what?
How many guys owls took a carrying old man away?
13.
I counted.
Yeah.
I saw it.
I spent years trying to track down those owls. I'd go out at night and set up traps and catch them. And I'd be like, who took my grandpa? Oh, you walked right into it. Fuck you.
I didn't. I was dragged into it.
Come on into this stupid owl pond.
Come on in. The water's terrible.
It's full of fake snakes.
And sea monsters at all times.
But no owls. You know when owls' eyes are so highly advanced that they're ovals and they can't look with their eyes? That's why they can turn their head so far. Because they have no... Anyway.
All right. You want to... Okay, well, I mean, that makes me think, let's go to the animals. There's a new drawer. Animal drawer.
Oh, animal drawer.
Talking about fake snakes and animals makes me think about animal drawer. Oh, okay. This one was almost... I had to get rid of a category. There's a drawer called crazy people. And honestly, all these drawers should be parentheses crazy people.
Yeah. Or nonsense. Did you get rid of one just called nonsense?
There was one called nonsense, which is now called... What?
Yeah.
Which we'll dip into.
Animal drawer.
Animal drawer. Let's do a jingle for each drawer.
Okay. This one's booga 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 animal drawer.
All right.
And then random animal noises.
Yeah.
What animal is that? The deadliest animal. Man.
For just a moaning.
I was getting ready to make a motion of inserting 3 foot of cord into my penis and go,
Can you imagine? Imagine like, yeah, that's the ticket. And then it's the, oh no, I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Nathan, get your mother.
Well, you see what's sticking out? 3 times that length up in me. We got to go to see the doc. Your childhood doctor would be ashamed.
You wouldn't go see him. You're not going to go to the pediatric. Hey man, remember when you were looking at me when I was growing up? Now I'm an old man. Look what I've done to me.
Interesting story. Mine got deported for tax evasion and died in the Philippines.
No.
Yeah.
Animal drawer.
Animal drawer.
All of that was the jingle.
We do that every week.
Okay. World's biggest puppy, bred to resemble ancient monster.
What? Why when it's just a puppy? World's biggest puppy is a dog.
Bred to resemble ancient monster.
My man has so many questions on that.
Why are you breeding dogs to resemble ancient monsters?
And just in puppy form. I've always said science should get behind making puppies and kittens that look like that.
I imagine what that means is the puppy is the biggest puppy, and this particular animal has been bred to resemble an ancient monster.
The grown-up animal?
Yeah, I imagine.
See, it reads to me like they're making this puppy that's the biggest puppy, and while it's a puppy, it looks like an ancient animal.
Maybe it already does, and it will continue.
What could it be?
Cerberus? It's got 3 heads?
Griffin?
Nah, probably not. Probably not Griffin.
Also Cerberus with 3 heads?
It's a dog. It's just a dog with 3 heads. They bred a dog to have a fucking bird head and to lion feet and a scorpion tail and wings. Nate, what do you think? A dog with 3 heads is more plausible. Sure, it's implausible. Welcome to the Groove Grease. You look at me like I'm the dummy. It's a dog with 3 heads. It's more plausible.
Yeah. I think I got Cerberus confused with something. And then when I realized what it was even worse.
Oh no.
It was a Pegasus.
This dog looks like a horse with wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that possibly mean? And the game of animal husbandry is so odd to me.
Yeah. Because they used to breed them for a purpose.
Ooh, yeah,
You know,
sure.
usually.
This one will go down a hole and get
Rats and stuff.
Oh, there's the one. Have you ever seen that? I mean, I went on a deep dive on YouTube. You and I do much different deep dives. I got down to a whole thing. This lady was breeding these cats to look more like she wanted a domestic tiger. Like, it wanted to be house cat form, but have all the features of a tiger.
Oh,
like the big broad shoulders and the big
neat.
face and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And the stripe, obviously the stripes. But it's more difficult than you can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes forever to do it.
Right. Well, yeah, but you can make cats fuck pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. But to the point you're just like, man, I'm bored as shit. I'm tired of making dogs that like dig stuff up.
I'm bored as shit, and I have a 5-year plan.
And I've got a deep-seated root of ancient mythology that I want to see into fruition.
I am Greek, and I'm... Hello.
I'm Greek.
And I'm tired of having a world where Hercules has killed all of our beasts.
Yes.
I say no more. Let's breed them.
I want our mystical past to come to the forefront.
I tried to go down... I tried to go down this deep dive.
Christians beat him to it and just breed a dog that looks like Jesus.
We were doing a Greek mythology thing in one of my classes, and I explained that, like, you know, Minotaur, and there's like a big Gorgon bull and all this stuff. There was only one of them in the world. And Hercules, I believe it was, or Heracles, so one of them, I think that's the same. One of them went and killed it. Like, there was only one, and he killed it, and then there was no more of those anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And I was trying to spin it like, that's real. That's a thing that happened. There was a dragon, and a man killed it, and there were no more dragons. And the kids were like, huh? What?
Maybe that's what happened.
I wonder how many weird conversations happen at home with the children I teach.
like, hey.
Hey, well, the thing is, if they could parrot it back, well, they probably talk about it in Chinese, and the parent must be thinking, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. No, you heard that wrong.
That's not what he was saying.
He didn't say that. Cut to the tapes. And Hercules killed it. That should be your anytime you can't explain something, just say Hercules killed it.
Why do we get sick?
Hercules didn't kill it.
Where do babies come from? Why do babies?
Why do babies come from? Answer, Hercules killed it.
They're not asking me those questions.
What happened to the gremlin?
Here, this just did
A vehicle.
in turtle news. No.
Turtle news.
Puppy news.
I saw where a guy was trying to, sorry to interrupt, but I saw where these people got busted for selling, what's the poodle?
What's the poodle is your question?
Yeah, it's a type of poodle.
Scoodoodle? Labradoodle.
No, not a labradoodle. Anyway, some kind of fancy, expensive poodle. Okay. That's rare breed. And these people got busted for selling these mutant, roided up ferrets. They were enormous. These fucking roided up, hairy ferrets.
They resemble ancient monsters?
More so than the poodle that they were selling, because they showed a picture of them side by side, and I was like, who got fooled by that? What? It's just a giant hairy rat.
And back up. They were selling the poodle, and you would get the rat.
The ferret. Yeah.
You would get a ferret. You would say, I want that poodle, and they would sell you a ferret.
And they would give you the, like, $1,500 or whatever it is that these things cost, $3,000. But they would give you this fucking roided up ferret.
People were fooled?
A couple times, and someone was like, no.
No. I say, no.
No. That roided up ferret?
Roided up ferret, no. Okay.
In turtle news.
Puppy news.
Oh.
A little bit of, I buried the lead. Not buried the lead. I gilded the lily.
Buried the hatchet.
I told you kind of the...
But left the handle sticking out.
Turtle, this is... Every now and then I read one, and I go, maybe that's too much of a bummer.
Oh.
But this one is... It's just nonsense enough, I think, is worth talking about.
Okay.
Turtle who was fed puppy in Idaho...
This is both puppy and turtle news. Oh my god.
You don't have no idea. It gets crazier.
The first breath of that. Puppy who was fed turtle. Or was it turtle who was fed puppy?
Turtle who was fed puppy, but you don't know. Guess what happened?
Oh my god. They picked the turtle over the puppy.
Turtle who was fed a puppy in Idaho classroom euthanized.
Why? Why? What did the turtle do? Dude, the turtle... Oh my god, that poor turtle!
You looked like, you know, at the end of the Matrix when he's punching Neo and his whole body goes good in the chair. They're in the Nebuchadnezzar. That's what you just did when I read that. You went, pup, the classroom, euthanized. It's like a physically punched you.
Because my brain was like burping every time you said something. I was like, what? Oh my god!
What did the turtle do?
What did it do? deserve that fate. Turtles are pretty smart. The whole time it's gonna be like, what am I eating? This ain't right. Oh my God, this ain't right. And then they're like, kill the turtle. They burned the, oh my God. Dude, that's like a modern version of Frankenstein without stitching the turtle together from other turtle parts.
And this happened in a classroom in front of children. I mean, presumably.
I have so many questions. Where did the puppy come from? Did the children know that was happening? Turtle who was fed puppy. What are we going to do with it? Feed it to the turtle.
In Idaho classroom.
That's the most exciting thing to come out of Idaho ever.
Since Captain Kirk. No, that's Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa's ugly cousin. What's up there, potatoes?
That's where we get all that. They're good potato.
That's Abraham Lincoln based state, right?
They fed America. Idaho did. And they apparently fed a turtle.
Well, here's more in turtle news.
A puppy. God, dude, I cannot wrap my head around that. Then the fact that they killed the turtle. The turtle should have been like, let him go. This fucker's been through enough.
Right, well,
the turtle's just like, God, I've seen some shit. They've held me in this tank. Kids are fucking with me every day, turning me over and poking me and stuff. Then they fed me the dog. And then you're killing me?
I can kind of get... Yeah, I can...
What did I do?
I can kind of get behind the idea of like putting a dog down that bit a bunch of kids or something.
Yeah.
Because a dog, blah, blah, blah.
A turtle has never run amok. There's never been someone going, you turn on the TV and it shows like helicopter footage of kids fleeing out of a high school.
There's just a turtle like, mah.
Yeah. Turtle goes berserk in Iowa classroom, 14 dead. They like show the turtle like listening to Marilyn Manson with like a long trench coat on, hanging out in his parents' garage.
All right.
Yeah. Columbine.
Remember that? Here's another one in turtle news. Stench leads to home crawling with stolen tortoises. Stench. I love the word.
Leads to home like a gaseous finger. Doing this, like,
come now,
out like picking on like something would smell like a turkey would smell really good in a Looney Tunes, and
but this was a stench.
This was.
I love the idea.
So the turtle stunk.
What I love about news is that a person is in front of a computer thinking like, how can I get people to read this article? I got it. I'll describe it as a stench. Yeah. I will click an article 9 times out of 10 that has the word stench in the headline.
Yeah, stench. That's why we're not writers, man.
Why?
I just say like headline: some idiot stole a bunch of stinky turtles.
Yeah, how many?
Let me guess.
You'll never guess.
113.
10,000.
God damn it, dude! I would never guess. I can't imagine having 10,000 pennies.
Can you imagine the stench?
Yes.
the stench. Yes, I can.
Oh my God!
Can you?
No, these are I can't recover from one to the next. My brain is still being like, what did the turtle do? Now how do you steal 10,000 turtles? I don't know 10,000 people that just have normal pets.
The weird line to draw.
But if we just went outside and started going every door, every floor, and taking people's pets, any pet, how long would it take us to get 10,000 of them? Let alone a specific, we're just here for your turtles.
He's not going.
I know he's not. I'm using that as an example. No, he's sneaking in as a cat burglar, hoping there's a turtle in a residence.
No, he's not.
What's he doing?
There's a better way. There's got to be a place where they keep tortoises, or he got like a bunch of them and they all had eggs.
Oh, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. I thought he was cat burglaring people's pet tortoises.
How many people?
That's what blew my mind.
Well, what blew your mind is you're like, that doesn't seem likely. And you're like, but it's just, that's the world we live in.
Well, it is. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
It's almost as crazy that there's a fucking ship in the ocean somewhere with 10,000 turtles on it.
Well, this is a home.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how do you get 10,000 turtles?
At a zoo or a warehouse.
They've got to be shipping them from some island somewhere, Turtle Island, and they're coming back and there's just a ship, and there's a guy driving a fucking boat across the ocean with 10,000 turtles on it.
Right, of course.
Imagine if that ship went down and they found it in like 500 years. They're down there, and we've got like, we're mapping all the oceans finally. And they're like, oh, what's this shipwreck? What's it? And they go through and it's like, they scan it. It's like, okay, well, there's 8 human skeletons and 10,000 little turtle skeletons.
I don't want to gloss over the stench.
No.
What?
Yes, he had a house.
He successfully contained and cared for 10,000 tortoises for who knows how long.
Contained, I don't think it's a problem.
Well, but okay,
They're basically well-motivated rocks.
sure, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, feeding them.
And what his downfall was?
If he was feeding them dogs, I could understand it. How do you feed 10,000 turtles? One turtle in a classroom in Iowa, there's got to be shit for it to eat.
Sure.
Okay. I'm saying somebody fucked up and killed the dog and they're trying to get rid of it.
There was an unexplained stench, and this was at the other end of it.
Yeah.
Can you
like, what stinks in this neighborhood? You know? Somebody, it's like...
You would never.
What is that? Every day people walked out to go to work and went, what is that?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to follow my hunch.
I would have, if in the city got a bunch of complaints. Yeah, we know. There's some kind of stink. We're trying
I make this joke all the time, but I love the idea that you would call your boss and be like, I can't come in. I have just uncovered a fucking mystery.
Fucking turtle conspiracy ring.
I followed a stench, boss.
And I peered over the fence.
And I found 10,000 turtles, boss. I cannot come in today.
I've got to help, boss.
I'm going to talk to the law. Boss is out there. Would you accept that? No one's hiring us.
Yeah.
Anyone who listens to this would not then also hire us.
If it was a normal dude, probably. Like he was never fucking late and he was always there and stuff. You'd be like, all right, man. Yeah. Take a day. I want to hear more about this.
I got a real true detective thing going on. And at the other end of it was stolen tortoises. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I Scooby-Dooed myself.
I couldn't imagine how 10,000 tortoises must stink. I've been to people's houses who have a cat, and it's like, Jesus.
They stench.
Yeah. A turtle poop. A turtle stink. 10,000 of them. What do you do with the fucking turtle poop?
A turtle poop. A turtle stink. A turtle do. A turtle don't.
Yeah. A turtle high. A turtle low.
A turtle B. A turtle A. A turtle you. A turtle me.
Let's turtle quit that. Yeah. Stinky old turtles.
All right, let's go into the... No, let's stay in animals for a second. No, I feel we've done too many. Let's do one more animals.
This episode is brought to you by stinky old turtles. Woo-wee. You want to get a stench that'll lead authorities directly to your house? Rely on 10,000 stinky old turtles. Brought to you by maniacs in nature.
Hotel forgives man for summoning seagulls. With a suitcase full of pepperoni.
All right, man. You're off the hook this time.
You're a band.
They forgive him for summoning
the seagulls. I am Seagull Man. Pepperoni is my power.
I am Brian of Southampton. I summon thee forth, gulls of the wind.
Of the sea.
Yeah, the sea and the wind. All the gulls. They were summoned by, hey, you got a pepperoni?
What is he?
A suitcase full of pepperoni slices? Not even a briefcase. A suitcase full of pepperoni. Like, watch this.
I'm imagining.
I cracked out 2 loaves of bread on the beach one time, and it was fucking madness. The bird, they were soaring so high into the sky, they just vanished into the distance in like a funnel over a few loaves of bread. I don't know where I was going with that because I don't know how they respond to pepperoni. Apparently the same way. They must fucking love it.
I'm imagining, you ever seen the movie, what's that called? With, I think it's one of the Sheens, I want to say. The Falling Down.
Oh, yeah.
Is it called Falling Down?
Yeah.
He loses his shit. I imagine that guy. So I imagine in like white dress shirt, short sleeve dress shirt, black tie, black pants, glasses, kind of shortcut military haircut, a fucking rolling black suitcase.
His license plate says defense.
Open with, in the wind of just him and his tie, blowing his tie, and then just, and then gulls, just like, the gulls.
The end.
Okay.
I don't know where to go with. I mean, that's just stupid.
Let's dip into the law.
They forgave him.
The law drawer. Since we've been doing such an animal-centric episode, I feel like here's one in the law that's animal-centric. Bid to toughen Louisiana anti-bestiality laws draws pushback.
Hey, now.
Well, let's not get rid of all of them.
Well, we can't fuck what now? Hey, hold on. Let's don't go crazy.
No, wait, this is Louisiana. No, little bit of a draw.
Okay.
Because you got more of like a hill jack to you.
Yeah.
Like it was like Seagal, the way Seagal speaks.
The way he speaks now.
Cajun.
Oh, yeah.
No, I want to fuck on that machine, man.
Just put a little bit of a long draw on it. Oh, that's kind of McConaughey.
That's more Texas.
That was a little bit more Texas.
And if the law says you can't fuck me, you want to follow that law?
There are laws in a lot of states that say you're allowed to have sex with animals over a certain weight.
Over? If they're big enough? Because
Yeah,
you're just not making a dent?
Yeah.
In their psyche?
Yeah, they're just like, all right.
Making a dent.
Making a dent in their psyche. They're that developmentally that they're like, I don't even care.
Yeah, do it. I mean, people are putting holes. That's the thing about, like, if you're putting a hole in a cow so you can look into its stomach, but you can't fuck it.
Right. Honestly, I don't know what states are, but there are certain places where animals over like a certain weight, you're allowed to have sex with them.
What could have,
ugh, lonely places in the world.
Don't have sex with animals. I feel like it should be the law. Right?
Yeah, don't have sex with animals.
But then they're like, well, Your Honor, how about lickings?
How about lickings?
Your Honor?
Jethro, you'll get your turn. Your Honor, how about lickings? Well, now, settle down now.
Now, Your Honor, how about animals that already been taught to fuck?
Now, we ain't talking about them fancy, book-learned, liking the fuck animals.
Do you think it is possible for us to talk about the law and you not say, well, I may not be a fancy.
No, I might not be a fancy big... Anytime we talk about Southern law, man, I put my thumbs to my chest and go, well, now, I'm not talking about a fancy big city animal.
Supercut. Now, I imagine some animals to which we have already applied the fuck, they get grandfathered in. We are allowed to continue to fuck them, Your Honor.
Well, yeah, I reckon the honor changes every time. The honor
of fucking this snapping turtle.
To
death.
Yeah. That's the remake of the Death Wish movie.
Why is Nathan in jail? He fucked a turtle to death.
Oh my God. A snapping turtle? My God. Let the boy out. Say I say. Say I say, don't win and fuck them a snapping turtle.
We've lost the thread.
I don't know if we had it.
Okay. Let's do one in science and we'll get out of here.
Okay, yeah. Let's end up with some science.
This one's been submitted by Storm Raven. Thank you, Storm Raven.
Thanks.
There's a lot of sperm on the International Space Station right now.
I think there probably always has been, and some of it got into the camera.
I mean, you think maybe they're just, they're
probably doing tests.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're testing.
Because they want to know about, like, fertilization, and babies and
if it's
wombs.
Yeah.
Fetuses.
I bet they're cloning stuff, and I bet they're growing fetuses to weird... Yeah.
To weird... What do you mean?
To weird
music?
Stages.
Oh, stages. Oh.
No. Here's all of Bjork's albums backwards. Enjoy, little space fetus.
There's someone doing things like that. No, backwards.
Nice. Bling.
Oh.
Fuck you, Bjork.
That's the name of this episode for some reason. This one's called Fuck You, Bjork. And the space station is full of...
is there law? Is it like international waters?
I think there is some agreement. There is some law agreement of space. That, like, I think the UN controls space.
Yeah, I'd have to look that up and see if there's a...
Look that up.
I think I have to look that up to see, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that there'd be sperm up there, because what they're doing is science. They got to fill the day with science.
So they can try cloning experiments and all this stuff in space. Nobody knows, because what they do, airlock... That never happened. But
yes, I understand what you're saying. I don't think it's a secret, though, because I know that, like, a lot of the science that goes on up there is about, like, how does it affect the human body? Growth.
True.
Because there was, like, a whole thing about one astronaut, the twin, and left the other twin on the planet.
Oh, no, they're different ages.
Sure.
Mm. He got real serious for some reason.
We've been talking about... Which one do you want to click, man? Do you want to learn about the turtle that was fed a puppy?
Yes. Or there was 10,000 turtles.
There was 10,000. There's the stench of the 10,000. The stench of the 10,000 turtles.
That's the name of this episode.
There's
the stench of the 10,000 turtles.
But there's the biggest puppy bred to resemble an ancient monster.
Dude, there's so many good ones.
I would say that the anti-bestiality law draws pushback. I'm interested into what that pushback could have been.
I forgot we were even talking about that.
I would say it's probably in our animal drawer today. The stench.
It's got to be the same people that are.
There's this.
Who comes out though into town and says, "No, I'm publicly for fucking animals and I'm pushing back."
Because I think what it is you get so, it's like anything.
It's like when you get so into it, you think it's normal.
Or like the goddamn KKK or something.
Right.
To them, that's just said. Like, what? It's just how things work.
That's just how it is.
I'm not the crazy ones. You're all the crazy ones.
My great-granddaddy fucked animals. My daddy fucked animals.
Like should like.
Except horses.
There's probably a good overlap between bestiality and KKK.
Yeah.
Stamp it. Let's click which one? Turtle was fed puppy in Idaho classroom, euthanized?
I kind of want to know about that because I want to know how the puppy got involved.
But we have to come to the decision right now. I'm going to go turtle who was fed puppy in Idaho classroom.
Me too.
Let's play the card.
Oh, there's a video. It's a snapping turtle, dude. It's a snapping turtle.
Preston, Idaho. The snapping turtle who was fed a puppy in front of students in an Idaho junior high school has been euthanized, according to a representative from the Ohio State Department of Agriculture.
Idaho.
The snapping turtle was euthanized humanely, a statement from the ISDA representative said.
Then turned into a delicious stew.
Jennifer Jackson, a regional conservation educator in the Idaho Department of Fish and Game, told Fox 13 Fish and Game seized the turtle Tuesday and turned it over to the Department of Agriculture at the Idaho Department of Agriculture's request. God damn it, this is the fucking wordy thing to say. And under its authority, the turtle was euthanized in the same day. Okay, it had been in the possession of science teacher Robert Crosland. Look at him. He was accused of feeding a puppy to a turtle in the presence of students on March 7th. The event occurred well after the students had been dismissed and was not part of any school-directed program. This chuckle fuck.
So he fed a live puppy to a snapping turtle.
As part of a fucking...
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Extracurricular.
I just thought they were feeding it the meat of a puppy to a turtle.
Oh, I assumed it was.
No, I didn't. I thought that maybe like they'd somehow killed the class puppy and they're trying to get rid of it. You know? Somehow there's something... So this guy... No, this isn't... This is crazier in a way than I thought, but it less so, because I thought there was some plot to get rid of a puppy meat.
Listen to the way they come down on this.
If you've seen a snapping turtle, everybody's seen footage of a snapping turtle. If not, just YouTube it.
Raise your hand now.
Apparently none of the class has seen it. I was like, well, we got this useless shitty of a puppy. Let's just put it in here and watch this snapping turtle destroy it.
Okay.
I mean, I watched some fucked up shit on the internet. I don't want to see that.
The superintendent in a news release said, "We emphasize that at no time was the safety of the students or the staff compromised. In Idaho, snapping turtles are classified as an invasive species. And you know what? Crosland didn't have a permit to keep one. That's his fucking transgression here. He didn't have the proper paperwork."
Law enforcement turned over the incident reports regarding the investigation to Officer Vu potential animal cruelty charges against the teacher.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot of information about the... Currently, there are multiple uniformed officers located at all Preston's district schools, which seems odd, and they will remain in place throughout the day. They don't really talk about the event.
FBI officers staying at the school, been aware of the threats and will assist if requested. What? I don't understand.
Let's see what this guy's got to say. Turtle euthanized during investigation.
Started after Preston Junior High science teacher Robert Crosland was accused of feeding a live puppy to a turtle in front of students.
That's so crazy.
Which sparked a police investigation, and now we've confirmed the turtle was seized and put to sleep.
Why?
Idaho Fish and Game tells me they seized the turtle at the Idaho Department of Agriculture's request. The Idaho Department of Ag says they euthanized the snapping turtle humanely and did so.
That's a bullet point.
As the snapping turtle classifies as an invasive species.
Oh, so that's
Idaho.
why.
They're highly adaptable and top-tier predators. The spokesperson says the owner of that turtle did not have a proper permit
to keep the turtle.
They're hovering on the turtle.
Yeah.
When the fucking issue is that
they fed a puppy to the turtle.
There's no discussion about the puppy.
There's no discussion about the puppy. It's all like, this turtle is an invasive species. So that's why they put it to sleep, because it's like there's a...
I get behind that.
Yeah,
but let's
that makes
focus
sense.
on the fact that fucking man in front of students fed a puppy.
Yeah. That's a gruesome... They don't say how old the kids were. Well, they said it was a high school, right?
Junior high.
Junior high.
March 7th.
All right. Just at that ripe age of impression.
This has been another episode of The Royal We. I want to thank Kishibashi for letting us use his songs intro/pathos off the album 151A. Thank you, Kishibashi.
Yeah.
I want to thank Storm Raven for sending us an article. If you guys want to send us a headline, and you should, you guys can do that at Royal WeCast on Twitter, or RoyalWeCast@gmail.com. Twitter at twitter.com. Tweet them. Hey, them boys. Thank you guys for listening, subscribing. We got our numbers are looking good. I don't know what that does for us, but we're happy. We're happy to reach the hearts and minds.
Thanks, everybody.
I mean, this podcast is kind of like feeding a turtle to a puppy to a turtle. In that, I mean, we're here. You heard of
shame on you, Idaho teacher.
Shame. Good night, Dad.
Shame.
You looked like, at the end of The Matrix when he's punching Neo and his whole body going good in the chair. They're in the Nebuchadnezzar. That's what you just did when I read that. You went, pup, the classroom, euthanized.